Hello and welcome to the UK Minifigure Collectors YouTube channel, the only channel that focuses primarily on minifigures. Now today I'd like to do an opening video. It was a delivery that I took from Last Resort Toys, and it was from a very successful Kickstarter campaign that they did. Now what makes this minifigure so special is that it's a replication of an original prototype from the Trash Bag Bunch line by the original sculptor called Jim Fong. Now before I start, there's a fantastic interview between Jim Fong and Last Resort Toys on their website, and what I'll do is I'll add a link to the interview beneath this video, as it's a really interesting read. Now the actual name of the minifigure, it's called Stegaloon, a really cool solid name there, and it comes in two colours, either green or purple, and I believe they were only available through the actual Kickstarter. At this point I'll speed the video up while I open the actual box. Right, so here we are at the beginning of the box. If I just take out the first sort of wrapped figure, and then we'll do the second one. Just pop it down and move the box off the camera. Alright, so let's see, where do I start? So we'll start with the actual pin brooch that actually came with it. And it's a simple logo design of the Trash Bag Bunch. So I like the actual logo and I thought it was cool. Let's move that paper. So the very first figure is the first Stegaloon, the green one. Let's take a quick look at him. Let's pop him down, and then we'll just get the second one. So this one's the purple one. Very cool sculpt, I love this. Let's pop him down, and I'll just get the table cleaned up here. So starting with the actual logo badge, it's such a beautiful sort of look onto this. Really nice piece, and as far as I'm concerned, it's part of the line. I really like the way it's sort of done. Nice tight sort of clips on the back that are actually going to hold to the pins, so you're not going to lose them. It's a really cool piece, and I love this logo. So iconic of the 90s. Now moving on to the first figure, which is the green Stegaloon. I mean, this is just an awesome sculpt. I love this design. Such a sort of round, sort of mad ball sort of feel to it. But it's kind of got its own unique personality, like the way the face is looking and things. But you can see that like Stegosaurus fin at the back and that giant tail. But as well, because it was a prototype, you can see it has that sort of unsculpted quality that prototypes sometimes have, and that's kind of some of the appeal to this. I actually really like it. Now there's no markings on the bottom, which is quite unusual. I was a bit shocked actually when I saw that. Now let's just size-wise, I believe it's the same size as a monster in my pocket, so literally about the same size. Now if I just put it up against an original Trash Bag Bunch figure Muckoid, you can see they kind of complement each other really well. They, like, the designs sort of work and just kind of snap together. Now up against a larger figure, which was the Lice Plant, which is actually my favourite figure. It just has that sort of strange quality to it that works in the Trash Bag Bunch series. Now just taking a closer look, you can see it's all been hand painted, so there is going to be little oddities like in the paintwork. But I love the fact that it's like not quite finished, if that makes sense. You can see it more like when you look at the legs and things. It's a nice solid material as well. It's like a polyurethane sort of very hard sort of plastic, and I suppose in a way it's probably a symbol of it being a bit more of a prototype. Now just bring in the second one, the purple Stegaloon. They have both got the same names here. Let's pop him down at the back. And you can see it's identical sculpt, but it's just the paint differences. And I actually think I prefer this one, like in the purple. It just sort of works better, I think. I like the white sort of fins as well. But yeah, look, like you can see the quality around the legs here. It's just missing that sort of final addition that it probably needed. I love the eyes. I love the way the eyes are just constantly staring at you. Nice solid material, really nice piece. I don't think if you sort of dropped it, it's going to break, but like I say, I'm not going to try it out. And what I'd like to do is get on with the actual show reel. Now, after 30 plus years, I mean, the big question to me was, why was it not in the set in the first place? But I think if you look at this picture, you can see that it actually does fit really well. The colours are actually quite balanced. I mean, the green is darker on the Stegaloon, but it actually works really, really well. One of the biggest comments on this piece is the actual material, like how it feels like a different plastic. But that's something that I think is quite unique about it. When you pick it up, it does feel completely different, and that's like a special moment. It's not something that was in the original line. It's going to be a more modern plastic. But when you balance that with the sort of lack of the finer details that are on the finished line, um, it just adds something. It gives you that uniqueness to the minifigure, and I think that's something really special. It's a figure that I'm really pleased I've got in my collection. And with that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like, and I hope to catch you all again next time.